Hello, my friends. I'm Lorelei Fenton, and I am a tutor on the Wyzant system. And some of my expertise includes writing, as well as speaking and grammatical expertise, reading, and the SAT forms of this as well. So, by the way, if there is a pop-up over my face, I do apologize here. There has been some kind of a glitch in the Wyzant system, but they're working on that. So we're going to talk a little bit more about these pesky indefinite pronouns. I actually did an answer to another question recently, which what is one of the most common mistakes people make when it comes to grammar, and also it involves the indefinite pronouns. So you want to go back and watch that, take a look at that, because this is kind of adding to that. Okay, so we know that now. I said in that video that these indefinite pronouns, they can often go either way, but not all of them. Some of them have a way that they go pretty much every time. And those indefinite pronouns that are always going to go singular, for instance, if you look over here in the blue part here, the indefinite pronouns that go singular are anybody, anything, somebody, something, nobody, nothing, and everybody, everything. I'll talk about those question marks in a second. So for instance, singular, anybody likes to wear his or her favorite shirt. Now, I know that's a lot to say, but we talked in the last video about how that has to be his or her favorite, because anybody is singular, likes is the singular ending. You always must, they always have to be congruent. They all have to match. Likes is a singular ending. His or her is singular. And then shirt is singular as well. So you have to go singular on each and every aspect of it. And you like to say his or her in this day and age, by the way, because you want to be fair to the women as well as the men, and not just always say his all the time. So you could say anybody likes to wear his or her favorite shirt. Somebody likes to wear his or her favorite shirt. Nobody likes to wear his or her favorite shirt. Wouldn't make much sense, but everybody likes to wear his or her favorite shirt. All those are fine. And that is singular. That's how that goes. But the question comes in, though, when you think of everybody, here's what confuses people. Because when you think of everybody, you would think that would be plural. When you think of everything, you would think that would be plural. However, in the English language, those pretty much always go singular. You never hear everybody wear his favorite shirt. No, that doesn't. You never hear that. It's just does not the way it's said. So the only thing you can count on the English language is that you can never count on it to be the same all the time. So those two, oddly enough, everybody and everything, they do go singular. Now your plurals, both, few, others, several, many, other, or others. So you can, these are going to go plural now. Now, instead of his or her, you're going to use the word their. You could say many men like their competitive sports, or you could say many women like their competitive sports if you want to be fair. You could say both men like their competitive sports. Few women like their competitive sports. Several men like their competitive sports. You know, you could say all of those things, and you're going to see that men it's going plural here. Many, and men is also plural. Like is plural, because if it was singular, it'd be likes. There is plural, and sports is plural. The whole thing is going plural. You can't just do one thing and then another thing in the same sentence. You got to go consistent. So that's what happens with those. But then there are some that can be either singular or plural, and those are all, most, more, looking down at the green here, all, most, more, some, none, of the, for instance, usually comes with of the, some of these. So, for instance, they can be singular or plural. All of the dogs wear their best collars. Here's where we want to use that strategy of looking at over here. We're going to look first at the noun. Okay, the noun that all is talking about is dogs, and dogs is plural. Therefore, we must go plural where, and we must go plural over here on collars, and we can go plural on the possessive pronoun there. Okay, we must go plural on all of those things because dogs is plural. However, you could say most of the dogs, more of the dogs, some of the dogs, none of the dogs. However, when you get over here, most of the product now is singular, so the rest must go singular. Most of the product is used up. All of the product is used up. More of the product is used up, etc. So that's how that works. I'll look forward to talking to you again. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.